Welcome to the Simply Shutters factory tour. The factory is home to over 100,000 square feet of machinery and workspace. We begin by cutting the louvers to size. Louvers can come in 2.5, 3.5, or 4.5 inch widths. All of our louvers come standard with aluminum reinforcement inserts. These louvers are notched so that we can install the rear tilt mechanism later on. The reinforced aluminum is drilled to ensure the proper fit for the louver pins. The louver pins are placed by hand and checked again for a proper fit. The rails, which serve as the top and bottoms of your shutters, are cut to size by width. Next, the height of the rails are adjusted based on the height required in the CAD drawings. The ends of the rails get prepped and shaved down in order to fit and align properly with the rest of the shutter. Simply Shutters is one of very few companies to properly reinforce the rails. When getting quotes, always ask if the top and bottom rails are reinforced. Next, we prepare the stiles, which serve as the sides of the shutter. All interior stiles get a lip that overlaps the center to help keep as much light out as possible. Aluminum square tubing is cut to the size of the stiles or sides of your shutters. Each aluminum insert is hand-placed into the stile. A single hole is drilled into the center of the stile to later fit a tension screw. Taller shutters can have multiple tension screws. Two holes will be drilled if a divider rail or middle rail is needed. To ensure the best uniformity, you will want to avoid these holes being made by hand. A metal press serves to create an indent for our custom round insert magnets. A hole strip for the louver pins is cut to size. Screws are carefully placed into the pre-drilled holes and properly lined up by hand. Glue is added to help reinforce the tops and bottoms. Each shutter panel is squeezed in a wheel press to ensure all adhesives dry in their ideal position. The panels will sit in this position for several hours and sometimes overnight. Rear tilt is screwed into the previous slotted area of the louvers. Always ask if your rear tilt is nailed or screwed in, as the latter is the preferred method. The frames are pulled, measured, and cut to size. The proper blades are required so rough edges or marks aren't left behind. Each frame end is machined to later fit a bow tie connector. This is a cleaner and the more preferred way of assembly versus using screws during the in-home installation. Workers install the butterfly hinges by hand with the help of a metal template. The round insert magnets are installed and the hinge side of the frame is attached to the panel. The frame is assembled around the panel with bow tie inserts, and the hinges are tested. The stainless steel magnet catches are installed on the inside tops and bottoms of the frames. The measurements are once again checked by hand. Once the measurements are confirmed, the protective plastic wrap is removed from the shutter panel. After a bit of touch-up, the tilt mechanisms are tested to make sure they're not too tight or too loose. We can begin packaging your order. Each panel is wrapped and protected by a thin layer of sheet foam. The panels then get a layer of industrial bubble wrap for further protection and safe travels. Any last-second debris are removed with a high-pressure air gun. Styrofoam inserts are placed around the panel or panels to protect from larger impacts caused by drops or similar mishaps. The frames are packaged similarly but separately. Each panel is wrapped in cardboard and tightly taped together. Customer labels are placed on the tops and the center of each box. Labels display the order number, customer name, and window opening name. The boxes are sorted and will begin preparation for shipment over to our local warehouses in the U.S. We have complete control from start to finish of your product. From the PVC powder density to the aluminum inserts. Each piece of heavy machinery is carefully inspected throughout the workday. Each shutter component or part is hand inspected for any material, color, or paint flaws prior to going to the assembly floor. Spare parts are packaged separately and shipped together with the panels to ensure the installers have all of the parts and pieces they need to finish a job, no matter how complicated. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to doing business with you soon. Simply Shutters, Florida's #1 plantation shutter company.